I was at the library yesterday and I found this book by Carle. It's called Hello, Red Fox. And I want to know why the red fox is green. So I thought I have to check this book out to find out. Hello, Red Fox. I don't know. I don't think I've ever read this one before. I think it's going to be new. It says it's for Modoko. That's what our dedication is for this one. Important. In order to enjoy this book, follow these simple steps. The pages should be fairly well lighted. Stare at the dot inside the red heart. Slowly count to 10 without moving your eyes. Then move your eyes to the dot on the opposite blank page and count to 3. A faint green heart will appear around the dot. If you don't see it, try again. Do it quietly and peacefully. Close and rest your eyes for a moment before turning the page. And now you're ready to enjoy the story. All right, so this might be a book that you need to enjoy on your own. But if you look in the middle of that heart and you stare at it, there is a dot. So it's saying if you stare at that dot and then move over to the other page where it's just the dot, it's supposed to give you a green heart. So I'm going to read the story, but this might be one that you need to check out from the library to try it out yourself. And I'm not going to try it out while I'm reading it to you. Let's see what happens in our story. Your birthday is coming up, said Mama Frog. Let's have a party, a birthday party. Whom would you like to invite? Little Frog answered, I would like to invite my friends, Red Fox, Purple Butterfly, Orange Cat, Green Snake, Yellow Bird, Blue Fish, and White Dog with black spots. That's a lot of friends. On Little Frog's birthday, his friends began to arrive. Hello, Red Fox, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Red Fox. But this is not a red fox, said Mama Frog. This is a green fox. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the fox long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the fox for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. So there's a dot there, and then there's a dot. So if you stare at it, it's supposed to turn the other color. But we'll just read the story. Hello, Purple Butterfly, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Purple Butterfly. But this is not a purple butterfly, said Mama Frog. This is a yellow butterfly. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the butterfly long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the butterfly for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, Orange Cat, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Orange Cat. But this is not an orange cat, said Mama Frog. This is a blue cat. Oh, Mama, you have not looked at the cat long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the cat for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, Green Snake, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Green Snake. But this is not a green snake, said Mama Frog. This is a red snake. Oh, Mama, you've not looked at the snake long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the snake for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, Yellow Bird, said little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Yellow Bird. But this is not a yellow bird, said Mama Frog. This is a purple bird. Oh, Mama, you've not looked at the bird long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the bird for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, Bluefish, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said Bluefish. But this is not a bluefish, said Mama Frog. This is an orange fish. Oh, Mama, you've not looked at the fish long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the fish for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. Hello, White Dog with black spots, said Little Frog. Welcome to my birthday party. Thank you for inviting me, said White Dog with black spots. But this is not a white dog with black spots, said Mama Frog. This is a black dog with white spots. Oh, Mama, you've not looked at the dog long enough, said Little Frog. Mama Frog looked and looked at the dog for a long time, and indeed, Little Frog was right. And for the birthday child, said Mama Frog, a red flower with green leaves. "But this is not a red flower with green leaves," said Little Frog. "Oh, Little Frog, you've not looked at the flower long enough," said Mamma Frog. Little Frog looked and looked at the flower for a long time, and indeed, Mamma Frog was right. Then Mamma Frog kissed Little Frog in front of all his friends, and Little Frog blushed. What color do you turn when you blush? Happy birthday, Little Frog. There they are in their colors, their real colors. Now, this is based on Gautier's color wheel. And there was a little note at the beginning of the story, too, that I didn't read. This is one that you'll have to check out on your own to take a look at it. But it says, one evening about 200 years ago, Johann Wolfgang von Gautier stopped at a tavern to dine. As he sat at his table, he gazed at the waitress who stood taking an order at a nearby table. Her red dress stood out in sharp contrast against the white wall behind her. When the waitress moved away, Gautier continued to stare in the same direction at the wall. Then a strange thing happened. On the white wall, he saw a faint glowing image of the waitress's dress, but it was green, not red. Why? This moment of wonder led Gautier into more than 20 years of scientific research on color. In 1810, he published a book on his color theory. He determined that there were three primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, from which all the other colors could be made, and that each color had an opposite or complementary color. Gautier, who lived from 1749 to 1832, is celebrated as a great German poet, novelist, and philosopher. But to him, his color theory was his most important achievement. So that was Hello, Red Fox. Look for it at your library so you can try it out and see if you see those colors like they described.